Yeah, people them. See that monitor right there, yeah? MSI MEG 38-inch ultra-wide gaming thing. Let me tell you what, Guan. Yes, what's good, people? It's my line Jamo. We're out here again checking out a next gaming monitor for your head top. Obviously, big shouts out to the guys at MSI for plugging me with this thing to check out in the first place. Now, the full model number for this thing is wild, so instead of trying to pronounce it, man's gonna put it right here on the screen in it so you guys know what to search for. Also, the link to purchase is in the description section below. Now, in terms of specs, yeah, we're looking at 38-inch IPS display. Resolution, we're looking at 3840 by 1600, fam. So it's a 21 by 9 ultra wide thing, innit? 1 millisecond response times, obviously. 175 hertz refresh rate. HDR 600. NVIDIA G-Sync, my first G-Sync monitor that I've ever tried out. And of course, we've got RGB, cuz. Now let me show you guys what's really good. Right, now in this specific setup, we've got the MSI MEG monitor connected to the MSI MEG desktop gaming monster machine, fam. Now for those of you that don't know, we're talking i9 settings, 128 gigabytes of RAM, RTX 3090. You already don't know the vibes about that thing there, innit, fam? Now again, looking at the front of the monitor, you can see that the viewing angles are not messing about, fam. Look at that. The viewing angles are nice. Whether you're looking low or even looking high or from side to side, fam, viewing angles are looking sick on this thing right here. Another thing which is quite sick is the amount of movement you get with the stock stand. So obviously you got your tilt, you know, left and right settings, you got your tilt up settings, you got your tilt down settings, you've got no rotation settings, which would be quite hard to rotate with a monitor this long, obviously, anyway. But yeah, as far as movement goes, fam, you're pretty nice. I forgot to say, obviously, you got up and down as well. See it there? Yeah, young teabag thing. Okay. I just wanted to quickly show you guys the tilting from another angle so you can see how much it tilts. It's not a crazy amount of tilt, but it's enough for you at your desk, innit? You're not gonna want any crazy amount of tilt with such a massive screen. Now onto the back of the monitor, fam. You can see it does kind of have a low-key design, fam. Low-key artistic things going on at the back. Now, top left here, we've got little MSI logo and that. I think there's some plastic on there that man can peel off when man feels ready. Down at the bottom now, you've got like a multi-directional function button. Like you can push it in, you can move it up, down, left, right, come like an analog stick. You know, like that, fam. You can do low-key Hadouken on this thing still. Now, in terms of ports and thing, obviously you got the big power port right here, sir. Around this side now, we got 3.5mm for speaker and audio out. We got 2 USB ports for USB hub functionality. We got an upstream USB port, so this will connect the USB hub functionality to your big boy computer or desktop, wherever you're plugging this monitor into. You got DisplayPort here as well, 1.4, and you got 2 HDMI ports here, 2.1 in it. Also on the side, we got 2 more USB ports, microphone in and headphone in. And for those interested, you also got a little Kensington lock thing here so you can stop your monitor from doing walkies when you're not looking at it. Oh, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, it goes in though. What is this? I don't know what that is. When I find out what this is, guys, I'll put it in the screen somewhere around here, fam. I don't know what it is. It rotates, you can push it in. I kind of like it, but I don't know what it is. I hope it's a volume rocker, fam, because that would be so easy to reach and turn up and down. That'll be live. Now, just to show you the menu system, using the little menu button on the right hand side of the monitor, yeah, you can see what I go on here. You got a little gaming section, got mode, dart boost, response time, them things there. I won't go into everything, but you got obviously your G-Sync esports mode that you can turn on here, image controls and things like that, input modes, navigation key shortcuts, and you got some more settings as well as DP overclocking, which I think is display overclocking. I'm not sure how much hertz you can overclock this display too though, but I'm not into that. That's some super stuff, fam. Man's good with the 175, I can't lie. But on this side, and I'm gonna have to try and reduce my shutter speed so I can get this. There we go, okay. On the left side of the screen, there's another little dial and another little screen which shows you the active refresh rate, fam. And obviously you can twist it to go through different menu settings. It shows you whether the G-Sync is on, what input sourcing thing, response time, those things that are kind of things that you want to change quickly on the fly on your monitor. You can literally do that with this little dial on the left hand side, the bottom left, fam. That is wicked. I have never seen that on any monitor that man has ever touched. That's so sick, fam. Oh my days. Alright, so this MSI 38-inch thing, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's very wavy, fam. Like, I don't want to go back through all the specs that man just mentioned, yeah, but literally the size of it, fam, it's like sitting in front of a living room TV. 3840 by 1600, also a weird resolution because 4K is 3840 by 2160. So this is basically a 4K monitor that is a little shorter than your average 4K monitor, which is kind of weird. If you're used to ultra wides, you'll know that ultra wides are smaller than generic 16 by 9 monitors, but obviously a lot wider. I should say shorter than wider, but yeah, you get what I'm saying, innit? Also, the fact that it's got the little screen in the bottom left, what is that, fam? That's just so sick, fam. Like, you're telling me man can see live what my refresh rate is, what my current resolution is, and I can switch it on the fly without having to go into the big menu on the right hand side of the monitor, fam. That's forward thinking. That's what I like to see when I'm looking at new tech and things that I've not seen before. Did I even mention that there's a webcam in the middle of the thing? Now, depending on the type of person you are, that can be good if you haven't got a webcam with your desktop itself and if you're sitting right in front of the monitor. However, if you're not sitting right in front of the monitor, it's not really going to help you. And also, from a privacy viewpoint, there's no privacy switch on this monitor or in the settings, from what I've seen anyway, where you can turn off the webcam. So if you're one of them people that think that MI6 are spying on you, you're gonna want to get your little sticky note and just stick it over the top of the built-in webcam. But yeah, like I said, it's the first gaming monitor that I've seen come with a webcam. Obviously, we've got USB hubs on deck as well, so you can plug your peripherals directly into the monitor one time. And you've got flipping RGB, cuz along the bottom. RGB on a monitor is obviously going to give you extra frames per second. You're already winning just based on that fact alone that it has RGB on the bottom. I could have just said that and ended the video. That's it. That's all you really need to know about this monitor, fam. That's what means you should buy it. However, I can't lie, the price of this monitor, I don't know if I can actually look you guys in the face and tell you to go and spend the money. Like, if you're gonna spend the money, you'll get your money's worth. Like, I've told you about the features, it definitely is worth it. But boy, for me to spend that money, I'd like to see some kind of return. Like, if I buy this, I better get 1 million Twitch followers, you understand? I better get 1 million subscribers on YouTube straight away. That's a crazy price for a monitor, but obviously for someone that wants the best of the best of the best and something best on top of that, that's the type of money you can spend and that's the type of performance you can be looking to get. Playing games with the thing obviously looks sick as well. Man banged out a little Keener Bridge of Spirits, fam, max settings and everything like that. And also that just brings me to remember the fact that because the resolution is basically 2K, it's a lot easier to run than most 4K devices. So you can run that 2K resolution with max settings. Honestly, I can't lie, it's a bit of a W still.